folks. Oh, yeah. I think it's like 6:45 in the morning. And it's time to get up. Although I don't want to get up because it's kind of cool. But plan is to make Clearwater Lake today. And it's about 70 miles away. So we're going to get up earlier rather than later and make the most of it, including a big climb today. Big climb. Anyways, be out there. All right, we're still at the campsite here, just trying to get morning going. And then we got Nigel here. There's Nigel in his tent, freezing his ass off. He's got everything on. What's he gonna do when he's in Colorado? And we're like
some more freezing cold.
So it's about probably around 7 o'clock in the morning here in between Ferndale and Clearwater Lake. Anyways, we're high up. Well, not really that high, but let's see here. This is a secondary campsite that we saw. If you look all the way down, off to the left there, you can see our tents, and that's our campsite. But anyways, what I'm doing is going to get the food, because as is good practice out here, you should hang your food, and so we did. And I'll show you where we hung it. And hopefully we can set up this camera so that I can show you taking it down. Let's give that a try. We did. There's a bank here, and there's a tree that has fallen, and trunk sticking way up close to the road, and it's high enough to hang the food so that no bears can get to it. It was easy to throw a rope over top of it, so what we did is we anchored it to another log that was lying on the ground. We're all packed up. It's between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, I think, something like that, and we're ready to go. So, and today is all about climbing. So we got about, I think the peak of the pass is like 6,500 feet. And that's about 1,500 feet more than we did yesterday. So needless to say, it's all about the climbing today. But the plan is to be in, Clearwater Lake tonight by, well, I don't know, by whenever we get there.
Midnight.
Yeah, by midnight, that's right. But so it's going to be 70 miles, and in these conditions, that's going to be a long day. So we'll see you down the road. Just leaving the campsite, and immediately we're on a climb. But the reason I'm shooting this is because you can smell it. Like, we couldn't smell it in the campsite, but as soon as we come out on the road, you can smell the smoke. And there's a light haze in the air. And we didn't have much in the way of sun this morning because of the smoke higher up. But the sun is with us now, so yeah. Anyways, just wanted to make that point. And of course, we're started the climb already. I'll see you out there. The nice thing about being out on these roads is in the mountains, there's always a waterfall coming off the mountain somewhere. Usually means fresh water. Usually means that you don't even have to treat it. Just a little shot of where we are, and it's a cloudless day, but we're high up. You can see over the edge there. Over the edge. That would be quite the view down into the valley. if there wasn't so much smoke, but because there's so much smoke, everything is hazy. You know, beyond the first ridge down there, you can't see anything except haze. So So we've got ourselves some single track here. The road ran out back there on our way to Sealy Lake, and so here we go. And this is the reason why, because this bridge is out. And yeah, so I'm sure just beyond this bridge we'll probably get back to some type of gravel road. But in the meantime, we're having single track fun here. Restaurant here in Montana, somewhere in Montana, not exactly sure. It's north of Sealy Lake, I think. Yep, so we're going to have some food. So we just finished our, I guess, early dinner at Hungry Bear restaurant here on Highway 83. There's a highway, a little section of highway that you have to take in order to do the route, and this is about a mile south of that, so we got to cycle a mile north and then get back on the route. Heading up to Clarence Lake? Clarence Lake? Is that what it's called?
Holland Lake.
No, Clarence Lake.
Holland and then
Clearwater Lake. That's right, Clearwater Lake. Anyways, that's what we're doing. See ya. Seeing a lot of these hands-off hauling signs. I think perhaps either some sort of unwanted development is being proposed for this area. Seems pretty rural now, and entirely likely that the locals just want to keep it that way. And you know, being from where I'm from, similar population density. Yeah, I think if developers came into where we lived, I would probably oppose it. Anyways, we've left it. continuing up from Holland Lake. The trail, we're about 5 miles. We're about 8 kilometers from the campground at Clearwater Lake. And we went by a barrier back there. And that means that beyond the barrier, there are no cars, no ATVs, hopefully no dirt bikes to chew up this trail. And so far, so good. Just us. Anyways, see you up there. Still on the slow, steady, and fairly easy climb up to Clearwater Lake. And it's nice, the first time in a while that the views have opened up on the trail here. Most of it's just been in either in smoke or in thick forest. Anyways, yeah, so now we get some views. And hopefully we'll get some views like this or better up at the lake. See you there. So, we are at Clearwater Lake. And I think there's a really good reason why they call it Clearwater Lake, because the water is really clear. I'm not sure if you can see this, but yeah, just clear right to the bottom. Just finished going for a bit of a swim, and just swam out there about 100 feet or so, and it's clear, clear, clear. That's why they call it Clearwater Lake. Anyways, this is our campsite for the night. It's a lovely, lovely lake. As you can see, the sun is just setting over there. It's a little bit cloudy. I'm not sure if we're going to get any rain or if it's just overcast. But this is the beach. It's our little beach here. And if I bring you up here, I'll show you the campsite. And this is wonderful. Very reminiscent of an Algonquin Park campsite. I can see my bike here. You can see my tent there. And there's Nigel. And his tent's set up over there by the water. Absolutely lovely spot. Yeah, so this was a... we didn't get to Seeley Lake today. There was a lot of elevation today, about 1,500 meters of elevation today. And just a lot of gravel and, slow going. So it just seems that, can't get away from anywhere between 80 and 90 kilometers a day out here, unless you really push it, unless you get up early in the morning. And get going and just go until about 7 o'clock. Then you could probably knock down about 120 kilometers. But even then, depends on the elevation of the day and of the trail. For us, 1,500 meters, or for me, anyways, 1,500 meters is quite a bit, and certainly a lot more than I'm used to, especially in gravel and sometimes really gnarly sections. But hey, we're here, and we're really happy to be here, and it's a great site. It's a great site. This is probably the best site we've had so far. I gotta say, this is just absolutely lovely, and we're the only people on this lake. There's nobody else up here, and it's a Saturday night. But then you got to get your ass up here, and it's not easy. So that's it. We're done for the night. We'll see you tomorrow.